Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today we're going to focus on a character in Dragon Ball that I believe never fulfilled his potential. And of course this is Chiaotzu. So if you remember in early Dragon Ball, well mid Dragon Ball when Tien and Chiaotzu first appeared, Chiaotzu showed the potential to be a very strong fighter, already matching the strength of Krillin. So at this point, there's only two people that had shown that they were stronger than Krillin, and that was Goku and Master Roshi or Jackie Chun. So, for him to be on this level after Krillin had trained from the World Martial Arts Tournament last time, that already shows that Chiaotzu was incredibly strong at the time. And he could have defeated Krillin if he didn't get distracted and try to figure out these maths problems. So, in this what if, we're going to say that Chiaotzu grew up a bit, basically. So, Chiaotzu, in the time period after the World Martial Arts Tournament, after he was resurrected after being killed by King Piccolo, he focused himself more. He applied himself and he grew as a person. He changes from a childish character to a more mature, dedicated, focused person. So this means that he's smarter, he works on his intelligence, and basically he's smarter. And this allows him to get stronger as well. He works on his psychic abilities. So, when it comes to the next World Martial Arts Tournament, when he fights Cyborg Tao, he paralyzes him and then just throws him out of the ring. So the encounter between Tien and Mercenary Tao never happened, because Chiaotzu had already defeated him. So that means that he would face his best friend in the World Martial Arts Tournament, or so you'd think. But because Chiaotzu, he changed around all the numbers before, he does it again. So he changes it so Goku fights Junior straight away, and Yamcha will fight again Hero or Kami, Tien and Krillin, and Chiaotzu would pick the weakest opponent for himself, Chi-Chi. So this takes away the encounter between Goku and Chi-Chi. She knows that she won't make it to the final. So before Goku fights Junior, Chi-Chi walks up to him and says, "You really don't remember me?" And then the little encounter that originally happens on the World Martial Arts Tournament stage happens in the dressing room area. And when Chi-Chi says that Goku promised to marry her, again he says, "Well, I didn't know what marriage was." And he hasn't seen how strong she is anymore. He vaguely remembers, because they haven't fought, that he doesn't know what she's actually like anymore. So he starts to think, and Yamcha comes over to him, puts his arm around him and says, "Goku, buddy, why don't you just start with dating her? You don't have to marry her. Not yet." And Goku said, "Yeah, what's dating?" So they have to explain to Goku what a date is, and he agrees to take Chi-Chi on a date after the World Martial Arts Tournament has finished. So now the epic battle between Goku and Piccolo begins, and it goes exactly how it normally would. They destroy the arena and everything, and Goku wins. What that means, when he gets a senzu bean, he gets stronger, and Goku doesn't give him a senzu bean because he hasn't noticed stuff with Kami. Like in the fights that Kami had in the World Martial Arts Tournament, Goku clicked on a bit. He understood that if Piccolo died, then Kami would die. But Goku didn't kill him because he wanted to progress through the tournament. So he didn't give him a senzu bean either. Piccolo is taken away to hospital. So now they have to delay the tournament's next rounds. This is delayed by a couple of days while they put together like a cheap little ring. So now Yamcha loses to Kami. Actually no, I'll change this. Kami had no reason to be in the tournament anymore. So he just pulled out. So Yamcha progressed to the semi-finals for the first time ever. So Krillin and Tien fight. Now this is one that everyone would want to see. The debate, who is the strongest human? And I'd say that this would be a pretty intense battle and go on for a while. But at this point in the series, I think Tien would win just because he's faster than Krillin. Krillin's tactical genius would not be enough to keep up with Tien at this point. At this point, I do believe that Krillin is the strongest human. In fact, it's been confirmed. But at this point, he wasn't. I think Tien was just. It's a pretty even fight, and Tien wins. So now, Chiaotzu, he easily beats Chi-Chi. Yamcha and Goku fight, and Goku, again, he beats Yamcha with minimal effort, really. And Tien and Chiaotzu fight. Chiaotzu's a bit reluctant to fight his best friend, but he knows that he must do it. He's a more mature character now. So, he tries out some techniques that he hasn't shown Tien, but he knows all of Tien's tactics. So, Tien uses his multiform technique, and Chiaotzu, he takes control of 2 of Tien's forms. He uses his psychic abilities to control Tien's bodies, and he makes those 2 use the forearm technique as well. So basically he makes the 2 Tiens fight the other 2 Tiens, wearing him down. So when one falls, the other quickly falls because the other 2 gang up on him. Then the 2 go back into 1. This is when Chiaotzu, he throws the other 2 straight back at Tien, and while he's recovering, he quickly lifts his body with his psychic abilities and throws him out of the ring. So now Chiaotzu progresses to the final to face Goku. So, the 2 begin to fight, and Chiaotzu tries his psychic abilities on Goku, but because of a huge gap in strength, Goku breaks out of this in time. He breaks out of his psychic hold, and Chiaotzu just tries to fire Doron rays to try and corner Goku. Every fist that he throws, Chiaotzu, his abilities allow him to move the shots. Each punch is missing Chiaotzu, but when he throws something back at Goku, he's too slow. His abilities are allowing him to stop Goku's blows from landing, but he is too slow to hit Goku himself. That is his downfall. He eventually runs out of stamina, but Goku does not. So, the fight progresses, and as Chiaotzu is getting pushed further and further back, Goku fires a Kamehameha wave at Chiaotzu, who sends it straight back at him. Goku jumps and fires another blast at him. Chiaotzu tries to do the same, but Goku clicks on and stops the wave as Chiaotzu's trying to control it, drops to the ground, and quickly punches Chiaotzu straight out of the ring. Chiaotzu has lost, and Goku still becomes World Martial Arts Champion. Okay guys, so let me know what you think of this video, any ideas